Hello, I'm David Romo, and this is the Lakecast. Thank you for joining us today. Today we begin our Lakecast with an issue that deserves your serious attention: student debt. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the student loan debt has passed $1 trillion. According to a recent Barron's article, this is causing many to hold back on starting a family, buying mortgages, or even a vehicle, since students are seeing themselves forced to pay large part of their paychecks towards student loan payments. This is greatly impacting the U.S. economy. But what do students think about their student loan debt here at OLLU? We asked students around campus how much they expect their final debt amount to be and how much money they will be contributing on their monthly basis towards student loan payments.
I think I really don't know how much I'll be spending.
I'm not sure how much money I'm going to be paying off once I graduate.
Right now I have no idea. I just know that I'm going to be paying a lot.
I don't even know, to be honest. I just don't.
Students expressed feeling great worry over how they will be able to make the payments once the bills start coming in, although many are not aware of the resources that exist.
I'm not aware of the resources that are out there, and I know that I'm going to be financially in debt paying off the school.
The Department of Education website contains information on resources for managing student loan debt. Here you can find information on programs that allow one to make payments based on your income. Like any other week, students were showing their Greek pride by wearing their Greek letters during the week. But were you a little bit thrown off by some students doing three-legged races during community break last Thursday? Well, that is because this past Thursday, members of sororities and fraternities on our campus joined in front of main building for their first Greek RSO competition. The race was sponsored by the Volunteer Unity Council in celebration of National Volunteer Week. Students had 6 challenges during the competition. Some of them were a balloon pop race, wheelbarrow race, and a three-legged race. The competition was very tough, and some ended with some scrapes and bruises, but it was all worth it in the end. The winners were Sigma Theta Epsilon, followed by second place with Kappa Delta Chi, and the third place was a tie between DXN and ESA. Congrats to all the winners. The University Programming Council presented their second annual foam party in the Library Circle this past Wednesday. Students had the chance to unwind and forget about their upcoming finals for a brief period of time.
Kind of just a little party, something for students to distress themselves from finals, and it's, right before finals and before they actually have to get to the studying. So it's just for them to have fun and enjoy one last night before we all have to hit the books.
It's fun. We're gonna go back, but it's just like wearing the right clothing and stuff like that. But it's actually really fun.
The foam party was a success, and UPC plans on keeping this foam party tradition going due to the high attendance. So make sure you get ready for the next spring semester for the party. Student leaders often go unrecognized, but this week, the university acknowledged the accomplishment and achievements for their participation in clubs and organizations at this year's Student Leadership Award Banquet. Sara Bejarano brings us the story.
Students wore their Sunday best for the annual banquet in the chapel auditorium, where not only students but also staff and faculty were present as well. The theme of the banquet was Leading by Example and Walk the Talk, and the keynote speaker of the night was Dr. Robert Bisking, Dean of the School of Business and Leadership and the Interim Dean of the School of Professional Studies. He spoke to the audience about the main keys of being a leader and how to practice those skills to best lead a group to success. He also spoke to the traits of a leader and his personal experience. There were 10 categories where awards were presented to students. Awards range from Executive Leader Recognition, Outstanding Counseling Achievement, Resident Assistant of the Year, and Academic Excellence Award.
I got the Providence Award, and it means a lot to me because I try to do the best job possible in whatever I do.
The St. Catherine Medal, that is the highest distinction award given at the Leadership Banquet, given to the student who demonstrated high ideals of education, leadership, and community, was awarded to our very own Lakecast executive producer, David Romo.
This is the university's way of acknowledging the good work and the campus spirit and pride that students engage in through their service, through their leadership, through their academic excellence, through the awards that were given.
Students who attended could agree that even if they didn't receive an award, they left with some pretty inspirational stories and words from the speakers. I'm Sarai Bejarano for Lakefront News.
Before we leave today, we want to remind you to attend the first official Fiesta event, the Best of the West. Tickets are $8 for adults and $4 for children. This will get you into the event, and there you will be able to try some of the delicious restaurants that are situated in the west side of San Antonio. Make sure you come and support, as all proceeds of the event will go towards student scholarships. Well, that concludes our Lakecast for the week. I'm David Romo signing off. We will see you next week. Viva Fiesta!